Okay, come.
Welcome, sir.
Please sit. Kritarth Joshi. What is the meaning of Kritarth?
So it means a kind person.
Kind person.
Yes, sir.
So are you, as per your name?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So which place do you come from?
Sir, I come from Uttarakhand, Nainital.
It's a beautiful place. We have heard about it.
Yes, sir.
And tell me something about Nainital. How this place is coming up, developing. What all facilities are there? Now with the new tourist, a lot of crowd.
Yes, sir.
What kind of problems that place is facing? And you stay in city or you stay on the hills, on the sides? Tell me about that.
Talking about Nainital, as you see, it's a famous place for its tourism. And so, if you look through the problem faced by Nainital, it's basically in overpopulation, you would say. Because when the seasons come, the tourist season, there are multiple people there. And we face the parking issues. And as it's based on hill, so the roads are not that wide as per we talk about plains. So there are also driving issues. There are multiple times when a driver from coming to visit Nainital falls from the cliff due to his driving or at light night. And so there are multiple, and so talking on the basis of Nainital you can visit. You can say you can visit Snowview and there are multiple places. You can do boating, Satar, and I come from the main city area of the Nainital. Yes, sir. And so if I have missed any questions, please remind me.
All facilities are available in Nainital?
So we can say that all facilities are available. As my father worked in medical sector, so there are multiple times when there is any serious injury, so a person need to be transferred to Haldwani, which is a bigger city as compared to Nainital. So seeing that all facilities are available won't be true.
Yes, medical facilities are not there.
Yes, sir. And also there are not that educational opportunities you can ensure there.
Education is not there and medical.
Yes, sir. So basic education, I would say fine. But talking of on a large scale, I wouldn't agree on that.
But you know, Sherwood and all those schools are there in St. Joseph's, Sherwood. They are
Yes,
there
sir.
in.
They are not hilly region, yes, sir. They are in Nainital only. So they basically provide on education level to 12th standard. But sir, talking of the competitive level which have been raised so far in India, they won't be sufficient. Talking of the basic schools, they are totally fine. There are also more, I would say, sports. You can do more sports in Nainital as compared to the plains. As I have been doing my 10+1 and 10+2 from Delhi. So sir, I can say that.
Okay. But Nainital, the people still play games in floods?
Yes, sir. In DSC ground.
They play there?
Yes,
is
sir.
that place because of the temple not it's always flooded?
Yes, sir. So I also used to go at morning to play the games there.
Okay. So you stay in Dalita or Manita?
So Manita.
Okay. So you come to Dehradun earlier?
Yes, sir. No, sir. It's my first visit to yes, sir.
And apart from Nainital, which other places I would see?
So talking of the which other places, I would say Almora, Delhi, Noida, Greater Noida, and I have been to Mumbai once, and Jaipur also.
Okay. So, Prakash, during the next 2 minutes, we will talk more about you
Yes, sir.
and cover various aspects of your life, like your studies, your family,
Yes, sir.
interests, hobbies, and things like that, which you have already given me.
Yes, sir.
You know, but I would like to know more. This more you will tell me. So feel free to talk about yourself.
Yes, sir.
Since you are a student, you are pursuing your class 12, you will start with the education part.
Yes, sir.
If you tell me about your education starting from class 8 onwards,
Yes, sir.
working up to the present level, I would like to know your favorite subjects, not so favorite subjects,
Yes, sir.
the marks, percentages, and gradings that you achieved in various exams,
Yes, sir.
efforts that you put towards co-curricular, extracurricular activities, and your achievements in those activities. Tell me about your friend circle.
Yes, sir.
Who are your close friends? Why do you feel they are close to you? And in case you avoided some friends, you can tell me about it also.
Yes, sir.
Teachers whom you like very much, and the ones who did not impress you for some reason. Then, what's your ambition in life? How did you decide that ambition? And what are you doing for that?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Talking of my education qualification is from 8, sir. I have been a school dropper since class 10, since class 8. It was probably early third, from the third standard so far. So I've been a class topper and have been doing great. So talking of the subjects I like, it's usually have been maths and science. And so talking of the subjects I can't phrase it that I don't like. I can say that I don't find much interest in them basically. Moreover, it was mainly social studies. But as said by once, I don't find them much cause I cannot get that much practicality. As talking of derivatives and all those, I can't see them, so I cannot get that much of understanding. I believe so. And so talking of my friend circle, they have been all great people. Generally, they have been in the excellent in the fields, maybe not studies, but in whatever they do. And so avoiding friends, if I avoid a person, how is supposed to be my friend? I believe. And so talk. And so what was the next question?
Yeah, tell me about the ambition, co-curricular
Yes, sir. And
activities.
teachers. Yes, sir. So talking of my teachers, I found particularly inspiring were my maths teacher. And yes, sir. One of my tuition teacher, and so other was also of my school maths teacher. And so my science physics teacher, he was also sir. Even though he was a lawyer, but he has done BSc and MSc. And pursuing his knowledge, he was literally great, sir. I do believe that it was really something which I don't have. So I am too inspired by him. And talking of the teachers, I don't like that much. I would say the teachers which usually avoid answering the question or don't find that kind of select in teaching. They just do in order to so that a career or as a part-time job more over. Also in the chemistry, my chemistry tuition teacher was also a great person. He also inspires me a lot so far. And so talking about my extracurricular activities, I usually play cricket. Yes, sir.
So, do you really feel that there are some teachers who are time pass teachers?
No, sir, I can't easily say that there's time pass. They are young and they are doing just as to maintain some income. So let's say sir, the coaching I used to take in my 10th standard, there were multiple college students that were come to hire them in order to get hired. So basically, they were not teaching at that point, so they didn't want to. They weren't interested. They were doing as a part-time job so that they can maintain their daily living.
Okay.
So whenever they come to study, they would generally talk to the students rather than talking them multiple things or answering their other questions. Yes, sir.
You just speak to the point and out, that kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
So, now that you are in class 12, it's a very challenging stage of the studies.
Yes, sir.
Where you are at a place where you are stepping into career-related exams, whether medical,
Yes, sir.
engineering, or armed forces. So, what's your ambition, and what kind of competitions you are planning to appear?
So talking of the ambition, I am here, so it should be an answer to that. And so the competitive exam I am appearing, there would be definitely one of the board exam and followed by JE and followed by J Advanced later on and CUET and some other college institute exam like that of IISc.
So, if your aim is to join the armed forces,
Yes, sir.
why CUET and why JE?
So basically, I would rather phrase it that way that I have also studied for them, so I want to like to with them. I would also like to see other opportunities. Just I would say rather as I want to test the limits.
So, suppose you get through JE Advanced also.
Yes, sir.
You get a good engineering college,
Yes,
or
sir.
IIT, and you get through NDA also.
Yes, sir.
Where would you join?
So I am heads answer to that. I will be choosing NDAs to serving the nation.
You leave IIT.
Yes, sir. So
What
there
are
also
the reasons that you will prefer NDA over IIT?
So talking of NDAs, sir, first of all, it's a life, sir. It's not like a job you do from 9 to 5. It's a particular lifestyle which you live throughout your life. And so that's a good enough reason. Also, second, that's a reason to serve them. I don't think one need a reason to serve its own nation. Talking of the IITs, there are multiple cases where they study from India, later on got their job abroad. The moreover, the reason they are working is money. As I have also seen many IIT aspirants, they don't know the reason they are studying for. All the reason they want to just go to IIT. There's not such any solitude, I would say. Rather than seeing it as an opportunity, they see as a money-making case scenario. That they would be placed at 25 or 20 LPA per year and they would be happy in life. They don't see that much of progress in it.
So, money is not important to you?
So maintaining a good life, I think we don't need that much of money.
Okay, so far you have never felt any desire to earn so much of money that you have access.
So saying that it would be a total lie, but I am talking of reality. I don't feel like that I need that much of weight of money that I cannot even spend. Yes, sir. As you see, there are multiple people, sir. Even sir, talking of Bill Gates, even though he's a billionaire and a surface amount of money, we do donate it. He's a philanthropist, which are generally he helped the NGOs. Talking of sir, late Ratan Tata, he also sir, he was having a huge sum of money, but he donated a huge amount of it. He donated in billions, sir. So money as a factor is not that much important, I would say.
Okay. So if not defense, then what else?
So
So by any chance, if not defense, then what else?
So particularly asking a question, I don't find any other reasons. I am just defense.
No, I said
Yes,
you
sir.
will go to defense, you are working for it, you will
Yes,
go
sir.
there. Suppose something happens and said, God forbid, any medical reason, you are
Yes,
not
sir.
able to join. Then
Yes,
what
sir.
would be the other line of career?
So as I said earlier, I mentioned my maths teacher, which he used to taught me as a student. He was also an NDA medical out. He cleared through and was recommended. So just like him, I would like to pursue the other student to studies and to serve the nation.
You will get a big teaching line.
Not specifically. I would rather open an institute.
You will open an institute.
Yeah. But in order to open it, I will first focus on gaining
You know,
funds.
institutes are, people don't open institutes nowadays, people open institutes to make money.
Yes, sir.
Are the institutes running to impart knowledge or to make money? The
So-
owners.
So they are also saying that anything won't run on just money to get the license. You need money. That's a brutal truth. We can't deny on that. And so, because everyone is earning, so you are sitting there, you are also earning, and I am sitting here, I also need an income to make my life go through. So money is also a reason, but the basic reason is also the education they want to impart to the society.
All right. And you said certain subjects like social studies that
Yes,
did
sir.
not interest you much because
Yes, sir.
of mugging up and a lot of things.
Yes, sir.
But these are the subjects that are required for administrative services, biggest
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
status symbols of the country.
Yes, sir.
How do you see that?
So I do totally agree with that. Let's say, sir, I became an IAS and go to a Deccan region or the Jharkhand region. So I need to have an information on that. But so that's what I said earlier. It's that I don't know where to stay Deccan, where to all the things are there, or the social life they have been through, or the geographical proper knowledge of that, down reality. But if I become the IAS of that region, it's definitely I would have them.
Okay. So, do you have any chance of taking admission in college, engineering? If engineering, then which subject?
Yes,
Have
sir.
you thought about it?
So as I said earlier, so if I don't just as you asked, that if I don't become a defense, and I said I would just raise funds. So in order to raise funds, definitely I would need to go to college and pursue a subject. And so probably speaking, it would be BTech most specifically, and I will look through all the options which would be at that time a higher paying job, so that I can raise the fund I need most at less time.
Which subject is the most in demand these days?
So talking there are mainly cyber securities, data analytics, and so what we call a HR, computer science.
Computer science. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that everybody wants to do computer science, but does everyone get into a good job after doing CS?
No, sir. So there are multiple cases of elders I've seen which are also working at 10 to 20,000 per month, and there are also the people which are working at 2 to 2.5 lakh per month.
Fine. So that gives me some idea about your
Yes, sir.
education related activities. Now, co-curricular activities, you have said that debate, theatre, recitation, and martial arts.
Yes, sir.
So, what kind of debates and what were the topics generally you discussed in those?
So generally the topics were like of that online education, YouTube or teacher, which is good. Also generally junk foods and all that stuff at that time. The AI or the pilots or the use of the children using technology in order to prepare for the debates and answer the other questions. Is it good or going getting the knowledge from the books?
Those kind of things.
Yes, sir.
And you being an actor also in theatre?
So I moved like they said I've been through doing theater as there is a Rangli, I cannot recognize the name, yes, sir. But But there's a theatre that happens in Nainital Sardasan. It's happening every time, once a year, and I do participate in that. It takes 1 month of they prepare us for 1 month, and then we do the theatre.
And what are the martial arts that you've done?
So it's particularly Taekwondo, and it has been taught in our schools. Yes, sir.
Taekwondo, what does Taekwondo mean?
So I'm not sure of that.
Taekwondo, that word, what is the meaning of that word?
So as I said earlier, I don't have specific knowledge of what
Which country this art belongs to?
So probably Brazil,
Taekwondo. Brazil, China, Korea.
Korea.
Are you sure? You said that there are no secrets, you don't do any such thing that you.
Yes, sir.
But are there some things about you that your parents don't know?
So probably I would say that they think that I don't usually talk much, and there's not any such thing that I need to hide from them. After all, they are the one looking on me.
So you said you have a good friend circle.
Yes, sir.
Do you have different considerations for close friends and not so close friends?
So what does the criteria?
That's what. Do you have this kind of any criteria that so and so can be a close friend and so and so I have to keep him away?
So there's not like a friend that I need to keep away. So everyone is for me. So you can basically that as best friend.
So you said that how can you call them friends in case you avoid them?
Yes, sir.
So when you have time, apart from your studies time,
Yes,
apart from your home, when you are away,
Yes, sir.
how do you like to spend time with your friends?
So generally, spending of the time, the way I spend time with my friends is I'm at their home, then I generally talk about various topics, sometimes geopolitical, sometimes technological, and followed by if you are just on the streets, we just walk here and there and talk about various topics. Like this is like one of my friends has been doing beatbox nowadays, so he would just tell me about beatbox and he also make me listen some tunes of the other beatboxers and then tell me how the breath controls do or the inward basis of the beatbox.
So these social activities in your neighborhood, what kind of activities are there?
So as I mentioned earlier,
You said Katarwa and all those kind of
yes,
things.
sir.
But on daily basis, what's your interaction with neighbors?
So generally, it's about that how the day is going, or the children's coming to play or not. That type of interaction, a common one.
Okay. So you said you studied from Delhi.
Yes, sir.
So where is your father posted?
So in Dehradun.
Nainital.
Yes, sir.
So Delhi, where did you study and how did you study and how did you manage your accommodation?
And Delhi. Yes, sir. So I generally live at my Mausi's house at my relative's home in order to pursue. And so maintaining my accommodation, I usually wake up and go to my school at nearly as the school is at 8. Specifically it starts at 9. So I need to reach there before time. So I generally go by metro and then generally leave at 7:30 something.
So you stayed at your Mosie's place for class 10th and 12th both?
11 and 12.
11th and 12th.
Yes, sir.
So how was it different than staying in your own house? Any restrictions?
Not specifically, sir.
No restrictions.
Yeah, but there are definitely environmental changes, I would say, as Delhi is far more polluted as compared to Nainital, because when I go there, it used to irritate my eyes and lungs a bit.
Only you went there or sister also went there?
Just me, sir.
But your Mosie must be having her own children?
Yes, sir.
What kind of bonding you had with them? Who are they?
So they are really a great person. Talking of my Mosaji, he's really supportive and a great person. Talking of his ability, so I would say he's very good at interactions and talking to people. Even though he's got a melodious voice, so he also sings at free time.
Okay.
And talking of my Mausi's kid, so he's also great at interaction and he's also physically active child. And he's also doing great in studies.
How old is he?
So he's 1 year lesser than me, so yes.
Okay. So he does not want to join armed forces?
So he has been also trying for that, and probably this when he gets into 12th, he'll give his first NDA exam.
So far he is not given.
Yes, sir.
So staying in their house, how did you contribute to their house? What kind of help you exceeded to them?
So generally, as my Mosi generally asks, as Noida and Delhi side is generally a dusty area, so she would just ask me to dust the doors or clean the fans.
Where is your Mosi working? Or Mosi working?
So my Mosi is also a housemaker, and talking about my Mosaji, he firstly used to work at Tech Mahindra and nowadays he's working in Global Experts.
He is in a private job.
Yes, sir.
So how was your experience overall in Delhi? Good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now you are back to Nainital. Not yet. You are still in Delhi.
So for coming here, I get back to Nainital, and later on, as I had to complete my 12th year, so I will go back to give pre-boards and practicals.
Now you will go to Delhi.
Yes, sir.
After the exams, you go back to Nainital.
Yes, and later on again come for the board exams.
Okay. So there will be preparatory leave in between.
Yes, sir. That's the time I will be in Nainital.
Now, since you are in Delhi, I would like to ask you, how do you spend the spare time? You know, because 12th is a busy class.
Yes, sir.
First of all, do you get spare time? Secondly, if you get spare time, then hobbies, interest in such activities, games that you play with your school people, at your home, or with the neighbors. How's the neighborhood in Delhi?
Yes,
What
sir.
kind of interaction you have with them? What kind of internet reading, website searching that you do?
Yes, sir.
And how do you use that knowledge for your self-development? Next thing is, in Delhi on Sundays, what routine do you follow?
So, sir, starting off my day, as I said, I used to move at 7:30 or something to reach the school, and generally school over at nearly 2 or 2:30, and it generally take, and to reach home it's nearly 1.5 hours. So it's a long journey to go. After reaching home, I firstly take the food and have it, and count and watch the TV if I want, or rather use the laptop and watch on it. So generally take 1 more hour, and so followed by that I will study and do what I have left to do in the school or the homework specifically. Later on, if I have some spare time left, so I will just go outside or play football or do some exercises. We also used to play that volleyball and badminton sometime. And so later on, I will be back at home by 8 or 9. And after that, we will have if I have some back by 8, so I will just study a bit more after washing my hands and all that, followed by food. And later on, again, I will watch a bit some anime or something on YouTube, and just again study and sleep by 2 or 12.
Night time.
Yes,
Every day.
yes, sir.
What time you get up then?
So as I have to reach
Your
7:30.
sleep must be always in deficit.
Yes, sir. There it is.
You don't catch up on holiday.
Yes, I do wake late and on holidays. As you said, as you asked for Sunday and Saturdays, I used to wake up at 10 something. But there's also that I used to sleep by 3 or 3:30 p.m. at that time.
So the JEE exam and CUET, are you preparing through some coaching or yourself?
So coaching.
When do you go for coaching?
So in 11th standard.
11th standard.
Yes, sir.
Now in 12th now.
Yes, sir.
But then how is the continuity being maintained?
So between coaching and school. So definitely the time of the coaching is generally they're not like every day. It's 3 days a week, or you can rather pursue the weekend days. I used to go on 3 days a week. Yes, sir.
So those 3 days you don't go to school.
No, so 3 days that's after school hours.
Okay. It's the evening or maybe holidays.
Yes,
That
sir.
is it. Right. So newspapers, magazines, and how do you pack up your general awareness?
So talking about general awareness, I generally follow some channel on the YouTube, or rather if I'm just searching here and there, so I found the news articles on there and the editorials. And the channel I follow on YouTube generally of world affairs.
Nowadays we are seeing that India-Canada relationship are under a lot of strain.
Yes, sir.
What is the reason for that?
So first of all, the reason is the Canada internal politics, I would say, as Justin Trudeau having supporting the Khalistan movement, which is a terrorist organization in India. As after the killing of the nature, the Canadian government has been pursuing and even asked for our national advisor and Amit Shah as a person of interest in the case of nature murder, even the Indian ambassador. And as you said, the Indian-Canada diplomatic relations have been ended. And so it's the reason behind it are saying that Canadian elections are going to happen and Justin Trudeau loses the majority in the parliament of the Canadian House. And so in order to gain, they have been using the anti-India stance currently. As the anti-India stance has been seen in Bangladesh elections also, and so far Mizu of the Maldives, president of the Maldives, has also used the same method, the anti-India stance, even though it's being a pro-Indian movement in Maldives. But yeah, they are using the same.
Why all these countries are going against India now?
So basically,
You see Maldives, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, now it's Canada. Do you think Canada is right?
definitely not. So they have been saying that as far as the government has issued, the Canada has not been providing any such evidence to the India that they have been doing any such of an participation in nature killing and that all, and rather they have seen that the other personal gang wars which have been ended up in the killing of the Hardeep Singh nature. And so the reason the other countries like Sri Lanka or Maldives have been apart from it at that time, even though they are now been backing up, and Sri Lanka do believe in India, as India has also had an through the inflation rise and it was which happened in Sri Lanka last year. Is probably the formula used by the TTP. No, it wasn't TTP. The other opposition party in Bangladesh which used power to rise in Bangladesh in order to election. So they use the same formula in order to win the election.
After now, Sheikh Hasina, who is the Prime Minister in Bangladesh now?
So it's Yusuf, Mr. Yusuf. And
Yusuf
it's specific Yunus, Muhammad Yunus. It's not specifically that it's Mr. President. They are basically other group. They have been sent by US specifically as sent by the World Affairs channels. And after the extradition of Sheikh Hasina, he has been maintaining the government of Bangladesh and will be holding the election so far.
We have recently seen a senior Indian politician being murdered by one of
Yes,
the
sir.
gang,
It's also seen that it's the
Baba-
Pisani gang behind it.
Baba Siddiqui.
Yes, sir.
So they are blaming Lawrence Bishnoi,
Yes, sir.
but he is in
Sabarmati ji.
Sabarmati Jail, Gujarat, which is stronghold of BJP.
Yes, sir.
How is he operating from there?
So generally, as per the information I have been seeing so far, is generally saying that he's having nearly 700 suitors out there, and he has been using them for the prostitute, asking for the money and killing those anti-India elements. As said, he's also as he has been in the case of Sidhu Musawala. So, sir, he has been operating through the jail by using the communication medium he has been going through there.
How is he getting those facilities for communication inside the jail?
So it might be his net, he might having a network in there, or probably the time which is given in jail for someone to meet, he might be using that in order to pass the orders there.
But you feel that somebody must be permitted to meet him?
I am not any such information on that. That's why I first earlier said he might be having a network developed in it. But there has been no proper evidences that he's been the one doing it. Even though the name is saying that it's
So
not.
that is precisely my question. How can you blame him when
Yes,
he is
sir.
in jail? Somebody else may be doing on his name
Yes, sir.
outside. Okay. And nice interaction I had with you, Kitab, and I came to know about your education, family, so many other things.
Yes, sir.
Is there something left that we have not discussed and you feel I should know?
No, sir, there's not any such thing.
Any area which we have not ventured into?
No, sir.
But I would like to know from you that what do you feel is one plus of your personality and one area where you need to develop as per your guess.
So I would say that I am determined and disciplined in my life throughout. And since my childhood, my father used to wake me up early, and there was a proper schedule. So I have been disciplined so far. And Nainital, I used to have a habit of waking at 4 p.m., 4 a.m. And after that, when I went to Delhi, my sleeping schedule changed from 2 o'clock to nearly 6, and so far. So I've been living a disciplined life and maintaining it and having been determined. And so asking for the reason I need to improve. So I would particularly place it as my personality and charismatic. Yes.
So continue working hard and
Yes, sir.
since you are focused towards your aim
Yes, sir.
and you are single-mindedly approaching your armed forces, even JEE exam also will give you a chance to enter the armed forces,
Yes, sir.
technical entry into the army. So don't give up your efforts.
Yes, sir.
From our side, at this moment, we can only say good luck.
Yes, sir.
Pursue your habits of reading newspaper and Google.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.